morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
So I want you to.
Whoa.
Okay, I want you to write down one or two characteristics on this piece of paper about this guy.
My dad has muscles. Freedom fighter.
Okay, then when you do that, raise your hand. We have one ready.
I love that man. So cool. What the hell? Terrible.
There.
But
Two.
oh, sorry.
Stop for some reason. All right. Is everyone ready? Tuli, do you have one or two characteristics?
Yes.
Okay. Now I want you to write one or two characteristics about this character. Does everyone know who he is?
Really love.
Protruding out of his tights there.
This was appropriate.
Okay, does everyone have one? Show of hands if you have one. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Now I want you to write one characteristic that they both have in common. Jack, keep it to yourself. Write it on your paper.
Muscle definition.
Sorry.
You got solid 1% body fat.
0.5.
You're right.
Good answers. All right, I'm liking what
In
I'm
between the
seeing.
phalanges of his fingers.
All right, so today we are going to learn about comparing and contrasting characters, settings, plots, and different narrative views. And we've done a lot of this already, and you've already practiced Venn diagrams, and you have Venn diagrams down, and you already know plots and settings and characters. So,
Practically in college.
basically, just to do a quick review, characters. If we were talking about the Cat in the Hat, these would be some of the characters. Can anybody, Tuli, can you identify one of these characters?
Cat.
The cat who's in the hat. He's a character, right? What about Jack? Do you have one?
There's thing one.
Thing one, right? And we also have thing two. Dr. Shoot, do you have any you'd like to point out?
Fish.
The fish in the dish. He's the fun one. Jonah? You don't remember. No, that's the Grinch.
Oh.
This is Sally.
Dang
And I don't know if we ever find out his name. Do we? It's like Henry or
It's
something.
been a long
I don't know. Anyway. So that would be examples of characters. If we were still going to go with our Cat in the Hat, and we're talking about setting, does anybody know where the setting takes place?
Ooh.
In their house?
In the house. And I left the words here to give us a good idea, because it was raining and cold. Yes,
I
Jack?
think it could be in Hawaii because that looks like a palm tree. You know, it's
That was
really
my first thought.
Creative, I like the thought. Nice.
cool.
Those raindrops aren't proportionate.
And then for plot, does anybody remember the plot of the Cat in the Hat?
Cat
To wait till your parents leave and then get into as much mischief as you can.
And it's okay because the cat will be there to help you clean it up.
Yes, and this is
Yeah.
him cleaning it all up after he came and helped them destroy the place. Really good. And then we're also, so that covered characters, plot, settings. And then we also, this is a picture of the notes you guys took from last time about first person and third person, just for a review on different narrative views. So first person, Jonah, can I get you to explain just briefly first person?
First person is a character telling a story, like, you know who they are. I, me, my, us, for example.
Good job, thank you. And Dr. Shu, can I get you to explain third person?
Third person is an unknown person telling the story. You don't know who it is.
Good.
Characters' names, they don't say I or me.
He's a
Very good.
He's a doctor.
So that just covered what we learned about first person and third person. Here's two examples of two books, and I just wanted to give you an idea that from the book titles, we can pull out if we think the book that we're reading is first person or third person. So I want you to show first person with one finger and third person with 3 fingers. And we're going to take a vote if we think this book is first person or third person. Julie, can I get you to read the title of this book?
I'm Dougal Trump, and it's not my fault.
So hold up 1 finger if you think it's first person, or 3 fingers if you think it's third person. Good. Good. Jonah. Good, very good. Okay, Jack, can I get you to read this title?
The boy who cried Bigfoot.
Now from that title, I want you to put up 1 finger if you think first person, 3 fingers if you think third person. Very good. Jonah, why do you think
my
that?
gosh.
Oh, okay, is that your answer?
I forgot his fingers.
Okay, that's fine.
Forgot him at home.
So today we're gonna work on combining our skills that we've worked with, plot, setting, characters, and different narrative views. So I'm just gonna do you guys a group and you guys a group, and we're gonna have, it's real hard so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have one person read the story, so you'll be the reader, and this is what you'll look like when you're reading. You'll be this cute little angel just reading so nice. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna have somebody write, and it'll look like this.
Oh, that's focused.
It's very focused. So the writer is gonna design a poster board, and I want you to include characters, setting, plot, and a different narrative view of your story. And then you can throw some pictures on there also. And then together, you are going to present your findings. You're going to summarize the story, explain the characters, setting, the plot, and the different narrative views that you had. And it'll look like this. All right, so for this, I'm going to give you this story, and I'm going to give you guys this story. Are there any questions with the groups? Are there any questions with the jobs you're going to do, or what to include on the poster? No? Okay, you can pick who reads and who writes,
You right?
and you will both present.
All
And you guys can begin.
Okay.
Well, I'm talking about
Poster board?
it.
Okay.
And if you need to do the poster board on the ground, you can.
Yeah, I do.
The 3 little pigs. Should we just write as we do?
You should read it and then write it.
The 3 little pigs.
Cute. It's. And I'm gonna leave the pictures on the board if you have any questions.
Once upon a time, in a quiet little town, there were 3 pigs. When the pigs started, it was time to leave on the song. Off they went to build homes of their own.
Good, I'm ready.
Everybody
The
knows
pigs
the
decided to
story
work
of
something
the
straw.
little pigs,
Dad knew little
or
pig.
at least they think they
Take no
do.
time.
But I'll let you
put his house
in
together.
on a little secret.
The little pig built
Nobody
his
knows
house.
a real
Never thought
story
you referred
because
to you.
nobody has ever heard my side of the
Then,
story.
then he sat down to eat his lunch.
I'm the wolf,
Salad.
Alexander
The little
T.
pig
Wolf.
happily
You can call me
lived
Hal.
and chewed until
I
he
don't
heard
know
an
how
angry
this
mouth
whole
that-
big bad
Is your
wolf
book
thing
okay?
got started, but it's
Yeah,
all
I know there's
oh
some
my.
words that are
my God.
It-
It's
Big,
because
and
of our
there's a
diet.
glossary at
Hey,
the
Is that
end.
It's
fair?
not my fault.
Close,
Wolves
close,
eat
let's
cute
look
little
at the
animals like
glossary.
bunnies and sheep
Oh,
and pigs. That's just the way we are. If cheeseburgers were
Where's
cute,
the glossary?
folks would probably think you were
ravenous.
It's the
bad.
last page. If you
Very
know.
hungry.
What is ravenous?
You were really bad too.
Ravenous
It
wolf.
was a very hungry wolf.
But like I was saying, the whole big bad wolf thing is all wrong.
Little pig,
The
little
real
pig, little
story
pig.
is about a
It's a rabbit.
sneeze
Mm-hmm.
and a
Said the
cup
hungry,
of sugar.
hungry wolf.
This
Not by the hair, when
is
chin
the
chin
real
chin.
story.
Please rap too.
You guys are working so hard. Good job.
Said the friend little pig.
Way back in once
Then
upon a time,
I'll huff and I'll puff
I was
and I'll
making
blow
a
your
birthday
house
cake
down.
for my dear
Grab a
old
wolf.
granny. I
Don't
had a
get down the
terrible
ground.
sneezing cold.
Huh.
I ran
As
out
the
of sugar.
wolf inhaled deeply, his lungs filled.
So I walked down the street to ask my neighbor for a cup of sugar.
The wolf
Now,
exhaled.
this neighbor was a
That
pig,
means breathed out.
and he wasn't too bright.
With such force
He
that
had
he
built
blew
his
down the
whole
house.
house out of straw.
No, he
Can you
blew down
believe it?
Oh yeah,
He knew in his
blew
right
down the
mind
house
to
and
build a
set his
house
stack.
out of straw.
He also glued the little pig.
So of course, the minute I knocked on the door, it fell right in. I didn't want to just
That
walk
second
into
little
someone
pig.
else's house, so I called,
The
little
second little
pig,
pig
little
decided to build
pig,
his
are
house
you
out of
in?
sticks.
No answer.
Just as he finished.
I was just about to go home without the cup of sugar for my dear old granny's
Whoa,
birthday cake.
quite literally.
That's when my nose started to
Pig
itch,
trembled.
and I
Oh,
felt the
that
sneeze
shake.
coming on.
As
Well,
he
I
told his
and I
brother,
snubbed.
the wolf, don't worry about brother, said the second.
And I
little pig.
sneezed a great
Sticks are
sneeze.
stronger than straw. Well, there's some awful S's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go
And
inside.
you know what?
That's
The
called
whole
federation.
darn straw house
Let's
fell down.
go inside.
And right in the middle of the pile of straw was the first little pig, dead as a doornail.
Government tea.
He had been home the whole
The
time.
little pigs were deep in health.
It seemed like a shame to leave a perfectly good ham dinner lying there in the straw,
Deep in
so I
conversation.
ate it up.
When
Think of it as a
they heard his angry
cheeseburger
knock
just lying
on the
there.
door. At least he's a black boy.
Mm-hmm.
Little pigs.
I was
little pigs,
feeling a
little
little
pigs.
better,
Said the
but I
rabbit.
still didn't have my cup of sugar, so I went to the next neighbor's house.
Right?
This neighbor was the first little pig's
You guys are
brother.
working really
Oh,
well.
He was a little smarter, but not much.
Little pigs.
He had built his house of
Not that they
sticks.
have too much chin chin chin.
I rang the bell on the stick house.
Answered
Nobody
pigs.
answered.
Then
I called Mr. Pig, Mr. Pig, are you in? He yelled, go away, Wolf. You can't come in.
Again, the wolf.
I'm
answered.
shaving the hairs on my
And again
chin,
with the
chin,
accent.
chin.
Whoosh. The wolf blew down the house.
I had just grabbed the doorbell,
Oh,
the doorknob, when I felt another sneeze coming on. And
The wolf also
I tried to
flew
cover my mouth,
little
but I
pig
sneezed a great
Down the
sneeze.
hill they
And
rolled.
you're not going to believe it, but this
Like
guy's house
shooting
fell
balls.
down, just like his brother.
Oh,
When the dust cleared, there was the second little pig,
So it's
dead as a doornail. Wolf's honor. Now,
Built a
you
brick
know
house.
food will spoil if you just leave it out in the open. So I did the only thing there was to do.
Welcome
I had
sign.
dinner again.
When his younger
Think of it as a
brothers
second roll.
rolled onto
I was
his
getting
front
awfully
step.
cold.
Well,
But my cold was feeling a little better. And I still didn't have that cup of sugar for your year-old.
What is this, like a apartheid?
Right?
So I went to the neighbor's
Yeah,
house.
that's how it works.
This guy was the first and second little pig's brother. He must have been the brains of the family.
The pig saw this,
He
he told
told
her.
his house of bricks.
Like they have full-on.
I knocked on the brick house, no answer. I called, Mr. Pig, Mr. Pig, are you in? And you know what that rude little porker answered?
Steve.
Get out of here, Wolf. Don't bother me. Talk
Is
about
your
your
sword
little wife.
okay?
It's probably had a whole sack full of
He's
sugar.
about-
And you wouldn't give me even one little cup for my dear sweet old granny's birthday cake.
Settle on there.
I
Exactly.
was just about
Let's
to
see
go
what we'll put
home
in this
and
house.
maybe
Said
make a
the
nice
little
birthday
pig.
card
Come
instead of
inside
a
for
cake.
some peach
And I
pie.
thought my cold
Oh,
coming
I
on.
can go for some of that. You'll feel
And I
better.
stopped, and I sneezed once again. Then
Not
the
gonna
third little pig yelled,
Little pigs look
and
at
your
the
old
girl.
granny
Three
can
little
sit on a
pigs.
pen.
No. Little pigs, let me come in there.
Now Now, I'm usually a
By the
pretty
head,
calm fellow, but when somebody talks about my granny like that, I go a little crazy.
Then I'll huff. and I'll
When the
puff.
cops drove up,
And I'll
of
puff.
course, I was trying to break down this big door. And the whole time I was huffing and puffing
The
and
wolf
sneezing and making a
puffed
real
and
scene.
And puffed and huffed. I don't know if
And,
that's like a reference. And toppled over?
yeah, it looks like, I mean, like,
The
Oh.
it must have
The
been
rest
his turn.
is as they, the rest, as they say, is
You'll end
history.
up like him.
The news reporters found
You could
out
not
about the
get
two pigs that
those
had
grapes
for
too
dinner.
much. Bread
They
less
figured a
than
sick
wheat.
guy going to
Ham
borrow a
and
cup of sugar didn't sound very exciting.
Oh.
So they jazzed up the whole story with all of that huff and puff and blowing house down.
Oh, it's a happy
And it
ending.
made
The
me
three little
think
pigs
that
common
that's
end
it.
for the
The
wolf.
real
Then
story.
happily
I was
return
frightened,
to the beach by the three little pigs that happily ever
but
after.
maybe you
and
could
be
loan me a
soothing.
cup of sugar.
It's a bear.
Really good
And
read.
sipping tea.
I liked how you divided the jobs.
They were thinking. And.
So Jack, explain your poster, what you wrote on it.
Okay, so,
Is that him in jail? Why are you sprawled?
That's actually the contrapasta pose, if I'm not mistaken. Like classic Egyptian.
I didn't know. Make sure you clearly label
oh,
the characters,
okay.
the settings, the plot, and the narrative views. And if you get confused, they're gonna be underlined up here.
Okay, so I'm gonna write characters over here.
View. And view. Characters. Setting.
It's underlined on the board, and then it's written on the side if you forget.
Okay, who are the characters? So we
Uses.
have
3 times.
pig one, do they even have names?
No,
Oh.
little pigs.
Pigs.
Okay,
Dead.
Little pigs.
okay, that's, oh, whatever.
Pigs.
I like how you guys are working together.
Exploit.
Talking about it. Really good job.
We found a lot of hidden themes.
Yeah, I wouldn't appreciate.
By.
And how can you not know?
Like Huff and
Boom.
Puff. Who else, who are the other characters?
Did you label everything?
The wolf? Big
course.
bad
You
wolf?
have the
Oh,
narrative
Big
view.
Bad Wolf?
Was he the big bad wolf? No, that was the one that ate the,
You have the characters.
finally.
You have the
The
setting.
grandma,
Mm-hmm.
Goldilocks.
Where's the plot?
The plot.
Little big bad wolf.
It
Oh.
Robin Hood,
isn't
Riding Hood.
labeled, but
Okay,
very
who's the other
good.
character? Should we add the
Oh.
doctors? Like,
Okay, you guys have like 2 more minutes.
Doctors.
Doctor
If you can
Bear.
add whatever you can. I like your pictures though, very good.
Doctor. I mean record.
He was framed. The wolf was framed.
Okay.
Later in the media.
So, the plot begins.
What would you do if you saw a cheeseburger just?
Probably won't need it
Okay.
because there's left
Now what are we
probably.
gonna do?
Okay.
Yeah.
Plot?
No.
Setting.
Setting.
Let's do setting down here, is that okay?
That's awesome. Good job.
Bacteria, you probably.
I like how you're using different colors.
Right?
Yes, it makes it fun.
Okay, they left home.
But
So should we
If I
be
was
more
on-
specific?
I was
Like,
watching one meeting.
so they're at their mom's house.
Yeah, they left their mom's house.
Mom's house.
But
Mom's pigs.
Although
I
you don't want to make anyone feel excluded.
Oh, yeah.
am really
So
hungry.
mom's house, who else's house?
Or uncle's or place of
Why did you do an
original
A1?
abode.
Oh,
What?
An A1?
it's too late to ring on here.
Ow.
Then
Ow.
left in it,
That
they
was
went up to
his
their fortune.
name. I see.
Then
And
first pig, first
Alpha
little
short.
pig.
Nice, I
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
kind of like
So,
LeBron.
Would you like any other colors, Jack, for your beautiful poster? Or
straw, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
here?
What's our next step?
Okay, and who else? Second little
You have
pig,
everything.
right?
If you want to add more pictures of
Second
more
little pig,
of the
focus on
characters, you
six.
can.
Oh, and draw pigs.
You might want to do it by the characters though. You can do it there. It's beautiful. Good job.
There's a pig builds his house out of bricks. And
Nice.
that rhymes.
I like the description.
And this is true.
Pig one. So you were probably an artist at one point, huh, Jeff?
Me? I like
Okay, so what's
drawing.
next?
Okay.
The plot.
Plot.
It's rough, but I can definitely see potential.
So,
Yes.
the wolf plotted against their lives. And,
So,
one.
Okay, got one more minute.
don't live with your mom all your life?
Okay, that's like one of the.
So should that be
lessons.
one of them? Yeah.
Are we gonna have
That's a very-
lessons on it?
It's pig one.
No, the right lessons. Just sort of the basic plot.
He was tasty.
So wolf,
This the
Uniform.
storyline. What's happening?
Or wolf?
so
Pig
wolf
two.
wanted,
He,
Okay, one more minute.
he
No.
lost some weight.
Oh,
wanted
He's
to,
still
let's-
piggy.
maybe he wanted to play with them.
Wanted something.
Wanted,
He wasn't as big
Get
as his brother.
inside a house.
He was really tall.
Did it ever say what you wanted to do?
It did have some more.
What do you
brown
think?
brother.
His brother was.
I think he will. At the end, like, he wanted to have, like,
Three.
It ends up in a hospital.
wolf wanted
Yeah.
to, I think he wanted to play with them.
Though judging by like innuendos of family this book, it's probably something.
I like that you said that you think the wolf wanted to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pig two. Now,
Yeah,
pig
it wasn't
three.
too
Good,
bright.
I like
Pick
that.
one.
And if you
not
need to
too
refer
bright.
back to the book.
This is Al. Who's
Okay.
pig three?
Okay.
He was definitely in brains.
Why don't you think the pigs wanted to write it in?
Because they started rapping.
Racism. They had a rap battle, and the wolf lost.
I missed that whole section. It's fine.
So the wolf wanted to play with the pig, but they didn't want to.
So
Pig, so wolf got mad.
wolf got mad.
Nice job.
How's that, partner? Is that okay?
That is groovy.
Okay,
Blew their houses
The
down.
next part, oh, are you done?
and we gotta do narrative.
Let's draw
Uh,
bow
So
tie.
it was definitely,
Bow ties
better person.
extend smart.
right?
Very good.
You think? 'Cause it
And also
never
is
says
a really good
I or
reporter,
he.
that's
Yeah,
true.
rude. So, as he has his. So as he has his chubby
And then maybe just add a picture.
builds up
So what should we draw?
wine glass.
Maybe we should draw like his house of bricks. Or
Yeah.
maybe we should draw him like.
It's probably smoking a cigar.
Alright. Really legit house of bricks. There's a welcome
Nice
sign.
work.
The sweet irony of this picture.
Oh. Because he's not.
It's not what everybody.
Alright, about 30 more seconds. What's my time?
Probably good moment time like I did the picture here, nobody else is here.
Maybe they think it's what we did.
Sorry, my post was crazy. This is their
My
big.
closure, you really like meaning more people.
Excellent.
Beautiful. Alright. Then if I can get you to go back to your seats. I really appreciate all the hard work that you guys put into your poster. You read very well.
Are any of these cards still?
No.
Okay.
Okay, while they're finishing up, if I can get this group to come up and to present their poster and make sure that both of you are talking equal amounts. And I can take your book.
I'll need it.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Back over and I'll do the commentary.
All right.
All right.
If I can get you guys to all listen to this group present.
Group. Are we group 1 or group 2?
You're group 1.
Group 2, let us present. Here we have the narrative view, which is represented by first person by Mr. Alexander T. Wolf.
Whoa.
That'd be Al for short.
Oh.
Good. Right here, we have other characters. We already mentioned Mr. Al. We have pig number 1. He wasn't very smart. This is pig 1. Who is basically the essence of his intelligence.
Yeah, you won't hear this. This is kind of the real story, but this isn't what's out in the newspaper, so.
Oh.
Conspiracy theories.
No, this is the real deal. No conspiracy going on here. Then we have pig number 2, right here.
A little bit smarter than his brother, but not much.
Yeah, he's slimmed down. He like going to the gym and stuff. But right here, we have pig number 3. He was the nuclear scientist.
Yeah, he was
What?
definitely the brains of the family.
Yeah, as represented by him in his porking outfit and his porking champagne and cigars.
It's appropriate, don't worry.
Very good. Now, the setting, the story takes place right over here at Mr. Al Wolf's house. Begins.
Minding his own business, making a cake for his grandma.
Just a cake.
What?
Delicious, wonderful cake for a sweet
I mean, the whole thing just fell apart because he needed a cup of sugar.
Yeah. Oh. So he goes to the pig one's house in search for sugar.
Problem is, he had a little cold,
Nah.
but who doesn't get cold?
And, well, this kind of gets into our plot. He sneezes. The entire
The
straw.
whole darn house just went right over.
Poof.
From a sneeze?
Yeah, he just
Because
chewed
the
it.
the
There was
idiot
no
pig
huff and
number
puff.
1
Oh.
built his
No,
house out.
there's huff and snuff and
Okay.
then
Yellow stuff?
yeah, straw. Exactly. Then all of a sudden, pig's pig's dead.
Of course, it created a bunch of dust, and when the dust settled,
Dinner.
there was the idiot pig right there. So what's the wolf what's Al supposed to do?
Can't leave them.
Just got a snack on
Leave
him.
him?
Oh.
Oh, so he ate him.
It's like, hey, free dinner.
Anybody would.
Free
Think of
dinner.
it as a cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Ooh.
That's a cheeseburger.
So, then Mr. Al goes right over here to pig 2's house. No bodybuilder. Still not smart. His house made out of sticks. Just asking for sugar.
Out of sticks. Problem is, his nose started to itch again.
It leaks a lot over there.
Nose started to itch again. So he sneezed.
Exactly. And the entire house again came down.
The whole darn house.
Ate it.
There was the pig.
Ate him.
Dead as a doornail.
Ate the pig. It was delicious. So he moves on and served it with sugar again. Pig
Perfectly
3.
good ham dinner laying there. I mean, of course he's gonna eat. Moves on up to the brains of the family.
Maybe our hungry children.
Exactly. Africa, you know, waste food. So then he goes to Pig 3's house. Pig 3 is being a jerk. Talks bad about his.
Porker.
Yeah, he talks bad about his grandma.
Whoa.
That doesn't fly.
Too far.
Yeah, I bet you didn't hear about that in the original police report or news story. So he huffs and puffs and well, he sneezes, but nothing happens
Why did nothing happen?
because his house is made out of bricks.
Oh.
But the problem is, guy was talking about his granny.
Yeah, so it's smack.
So like, any self-respecting wolf is gonna do something about somebody talking about his granny, because most of the time he's a pretty calm fellow. But not when somebody's talking about his granny, he goes crazy.
And according to the Constitution, fighting words are not protected speech under the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution.
And right then, the cops pulled up.
Whoa.
It's also legal in the US, or rather, they won't press charges if you steal to eat. And you have no other means.
Okay, this is a story about 3 little pigs, not Les Miserables.
Yeah. Wait, man, let's get that out of here. Because here, the police pull up, they wouldn't buy his story because he had already.
The guy was sick, sneezing, got a cold, cops come up, big scene.
Yeah, they didn't take that. The news reporters, like, well, that's a dumb story.
And reporters.
And so, of course, they gotta twist all the truth up. Make it sound spoofier than it
Yeah,
is.
I mean, just somebody going to borrow a cup of sugar, that doesn't make a very good story.
Yeah,
They
so.
jazzed it up.
And Mr. Wolf sounded like a really bad guy when really just making.
They jazzed it up.
Awesome.
All he needed was a cup of sugar.
Oh, wow.
Good job. Can we give our good job, Drew?
Thanks.
That was a very good presentation. Okay, if I can get you guys.
Good job to you.
We got it.
Whoa. That's pretty nice.
Okay, so we are gonna start off by saying, we're gonna start off with the narrative part. So we believe that this story had some rap affiliation, but we had a lot of alliteration. So
That's why he has muscles, it's all right.
got his gold chain
Yeah.
on there. So
Gold.
gold chain, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so our story, being in third person, nobody really referred to themselves as I or me or mine. So, characters, 3 little pigs. There's a big bad wolf. He was horrible. I mean, he was
Quite possibly the
Uncontrollable.
same wolf from Little Red Riding Hood.
possibly.
Hmm.
Possibly. I mean, but we'll never know because it's third person, so.
He ended up
We don't know
in
what the other
hospital.
person's seen.
So basically what happened, there's
Oh,
also
we also
Dr.
have Dr. Bear Shoot in there,
Dr. Bear Shoot.
and Nurse Raccoon.
Yes. So it went like this. The setting.
Oh, the setting? So they're total mama's pigs, but they just had to leave the nest. So they left mom's house. And then the first little pigs, so the story takes place at the first little pig's house. Didn't quite finish elementary, so he just built his house out of straw. Second little pig just barely made it, maybe like almost high school. He made his house out of sticks. Third little pig's got his doctorate. Finally built his house out of bricks. Jonah, take it away with the
The
plot.
little pig was named Dr. made it out. And anyways, the wolf was hungry, ravenous. That means hungry, very hungry. And the wolf goes to the first house. We don't really know why. He just happened to be hungry. He could have been wanted to play with somebody to distract his hunger. Anyways, he knocks on the door, says, "Hey, let me in, bro." And the little pig, what does he say? Raccoon pig. He's like, "Not by the hairs of my chin, chin, chin." And the wolf lost the rat battle, and a blind fit of rage blows the house over. And the pig goes rolling down to his brother's house of sticks. Same thing happens, same situation, same dialogue.
Whoa.
A coincidence? I think not. Following which, same thing happens, both of them roll down the hill. There's some innuendo there, but we're not going to get into details. They make it down to the brick house. It says welcome. That is irony, because the wolf was not welcome. They knock on the door, the wolf, "Let me in, about has my chin, chin, chin." He blows himself over because you can't blow a brick house over. been clinically proven. The pigs call the ambulance, Dr. Bear and Dr. Shoot get there, and they take the wolf away. To what end? We know not.
Good job.
Oh yeah.
Wonderful presentation by both groups. We are out of time, but we can see that each of these can take a place in the Venn diagram. And then in here we would write their similarities. Are there any questions about anything we discussed? All right, good job today, class.
Good job, you guys.
Yep.